What's up?
Alright. Well, first I'm gonna give a shout out to Super Exclusive Apparel. Go and check them out. You know, that's my peoples. They get you right on the hoodies, t-shirts, you know, all that clothing. But who I'm sitting with today?
Hey man, shit. Niggas know me in the street as Big Criccet, cuz, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the Cleve town, 2900 block, you know what I'm saying? We the first original 19s in St. Louis. You know, some, you know, try to dispute it, but it's undisputable. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, with, you know, the other hood that was associated, or okay, they tried to say that the Bud was the first Crip set, but the Bud wasn't actually. You know what I'm saying? It was.
So when they said the Bud was the first Crip set, I really just made that title for clickbait because my channel still new. So I just knew that it'd get people watching the video. I knew it'd get people talking. So I ain't actually mean that the Bud was the first Crips to ever hit St. Louis. Let's, you know, I'm gonna get that straight first.
Right.
I ain't mean it like the Bud was the first Crips to ever hit St. Louis. You know, but I titled that video that way to, you know, get people, which I kind of did, you know, get people watching my channel and stuff like that. So, but you know, I don't think Fat Mike claimed to actually been the first Crips in St. Louis, but I was just kind of asking him about his hood.
Fast, that's the home. You know what I'm saying? That's the home, boy. Like, real talk. You know what I'm saying? I respect Fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go back. You know what I'm saying? Did time together and everything. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got their story. Everybody gonna tell their story how they tell it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like with me, like real talk, cause like motherfuckers know I'm cutting dry, man. I don't give a fuck who it might have said or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never, you know what I'm saying, drop no, you know what I'm saying, no information. You know what I'm saying? But to speak on the dead is to speak on the dead. That shit dead and gone. It can't nothing be done about it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? We started in '86, cuz.
And that's Laclede. Well, first we said with Laclede Town.
Oh yeah, Laclede Town. You heard me? Hill Town.
And that's Midtown St. Louis, right?
2900 block, man. 19. You heard me? Long Block Crips. You heard me?
All right.
Eastside Long Beach. You heard me?
So how did the so first give me a little history about Laclede Town, like, you know, so first Laclede Town was ThunderCats, right?
Oh yeah, we already had a name. We was stumped.
Before the Bloods and the Crips ever
Before the Bloods and the Crips, I'm talking about all the posses, all the West Side mobs, all that shit. Everybody knew about Laclede Town ThunderCats. We had members in the Cochran. We had members in the Village. We had members in Murphy Blur. We had members on the West Side. We was ThunderCats. You know what I'm saying? And we lived on take, you know what I'm saying, running downtown. Our only adversaries was the project. Was the Southside, was Peabody and the Webbies. Them was like really our only adversaries because they was the only ones that was deep enough to handle us. Like, streetwise, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we get streetwise, if we talk like staticking with niggas on the street, it's too many of us. Cause we a whole project, cuz. Laclede Town claimed one thing. We spanned it from Jefferson damn near to Grand. Where the Savage Center, all that shit, Herstow shit, all that shit was my zone. They tore that shit down in '96, but you know what I'm saying? It wasn't the projects that made, you know what I'm saying, that made us. It wasn't the building that made us, girl. It was the people. And this weekend we turned up. You know what I'm saying? It's our 27th reunion, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of homeboys that, you know what I'm saying, been down for a long time that's home. Big CJ, you know what I'm saying? Like, cuz, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, look. Cuz this shit started off, man, like, you know, we ran into the Bud. We found out about the Bud. Like, them was the first Crips that we ran into in St. Louis. And that was because we went to a concert. And when we went to this concert, it was the NWA concert. It was the concert where DOC was supposed to show up. But DOC ended up having that accident, that concert. everybody else showed up. We go to the concert. We down there. We strictly looking for the projects. This our main static and they bloods. So it make it even better. You know what I'm saying? But we end up running into a situation. We come around the corner and we see our big homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Some of the big homeboys out the hood. You know what I'm saying? Slappy Nip. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers knew what they was about. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers knew, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got it, they gonna take it. So we see them surrounded, you know what I'm saying, by a group of niggas. I'm talking about cuz like we had bit of like, no lie, no exaggeration, no, you know what I'm saying, no gas on it. We had bit of like 70 deep in this motherfucker, cuz. Literally. Like 70 deep in this motherfucker, all from the hood. So when we pull up, it's like probably like 14, 15 niggas, you know what I'm saying? At the most 20. I ain't gonna take nothing now. If at the most 20. They right there and they got our homeboys surrounded. These are our big homeboys. So when we pull up, goddamn, we surround them. You know what I'm saying? We dicky suit out. You know what I'm saying? We on our Big Criccet shit. You know what I'm saying? This, you know what I'm saying? This early 90s. This probably is 90. You know what I'm saying? And we saying cuz and these niggas saying cuz. We like, shit, what the fuck? Fuck you niggas from? We like, nigga, this 19, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This 19th Street Long Block Crip, nigga. Long Beach Crip, nigga. They like, shit. Nigga, this 19th Street Long Beach Crip. And then our big homeboy was with us. At the time, you know what I'm saying? Crip Drake was with us. You know what I'm saying? He one of the homeboys that came from Long Beach, you know what I'm saying, that put us on. He the main one that put us on, you know what I'm saying? So, he walked over to the nigga that they was with. Old head nigga had a, you know what I'm saying, had a, one of them little knob hats on, you know what I'm saying, with a cane. But just a homeboy Tubby from Long Beach. They walk up, they do the Long Beach shake, you know what I'm saying, lock up, cuz, you know what I'm saying? And then the homeboy tell us to stand down after Tubby whisper something in his ear. In the meantime, our homeboys, our big homeboys that they had surrounded, they done shook, you hear me? But this was our first time meeting them. You know what I'm saying? We asked them where they was from, and they said, nigga, they told us it was 44 Bluebird. We was like, 44 Bluebird, okay, cuz. All right. And they the comrades, all right. You know what I'm saying? So that was our first interaction with other Crips, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, you know what I'm saying, you had Dookie Day and them down on 39. Of course, the Cochran, you know what I'm saying, because they was already a part of the ThunderCats. You know what I'm saying? So when we got the bang in the 9, you know what I'm saying, but they, you know what I'm saying, they had homeboys that went down there. You know what I'm saying? So they start banging the 9. They was immediate homeboys. They been locked in with us. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, younger generation, they don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Our days, certain hoods had ties.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, this shit just a free fall. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, look, cuz listen. I'm finna see 50 years old in January, cuz, you know what I'm saying? I ain't think I was gonna live to see 15. I've been banged out, been off the porch since 11. Been on the hood. And my hood always been one way. When everybody rolled with the ThunderCats, it was one hood, it was that, the ThunderCats. But when we switched over to Crips, you know what I'm saying? Shit, they already knew what it was. And we was pushing hard on any adversary. We didn't give a fuck. Streets didn't stand a chance. We didn't give a fuck about no neighborhood tripping with us. Swear to God, cuz. Swear to God. We used to be wishing the nigga would, cuz. Real talk.
So what's some of the gangs that was around before the Bloods and the Crips came around?
You had, the Peabody was called the Strap Down Gangsters. You had the South Side Posse. You had the North Side Posse. North Side Posse consisted of All that area right there. 20th, John, DeSoto, all that shit was Northside Posse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's doing Corey Spink's big brother days. You know what I'm saying? Brick. You know what I'm saying? See, when you talk about back in the day, you know what I'm saying? And the niggas whose names was ringing and the hoods that was ringing, you dig what I'm saying? You got to talk about downtown. You got to talk about the Peabody. Big Jack was knocking shit out up in the Animal House. You dig what I'm saying? He from the Peabody. This our adversary. But we got knockout orders. Big Brick handled them though. When him and Big Brick met up, you know what I'm saying? But we teamed up with the North Side then. You know what I'm saying? Because we got homeboys that's actually from like Linton and DeSoto that moved down in the Cleavetown. And once they moved down in the hood, they start pumping the hood because shit, it can only be one way. You can't claim nothing else down there. You couldn't claim nothing else down there. I don't give a fuck what hood you came from, cause you couldn't claim nothing else down there.
So was the BODs big at that time?
Man, look here, man. Oh, man. See, they put the people all on gangland, everything,
I've never seen them on gangland.
Like, real talk, hey, cuz, like, I knew Dorsey personally, cuz. I knew this man personally. He was the face. He the name of them. He a real nigga. I'm talking about psycho like a motherfucker. I liked it how he thought. You know what I'm saying? Real nigga. Real talk. He used to fuck with one of our homegirls down in the hood named Sean, cuz. Dorsey came down in our hood. Back, we was already cripping hard. It's early 90s. Sean pulled up on her, she pulled up on the homeboy, she say, hey, listen, man, y'all ain't gonna do nothing to my boyfriend if he come down here, y'all. We like, what? She was like, nah, for real, man, y'all ain't gonna do nothing to my boyfriend if he come down. We're like, well, shit, who your boyfriend is? What make you think motherfucker gonna do something to him? This was the homeboy asking her. So she say, nah, man, cause y'all done heard of him, man. Like, he known, like, you know. We like, huh? Like, man, go on, talk. You know what I'm saying? This a homegirl. And she'll pop that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like she official.
Yeah.
Okay, this your little thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, what's up? Talk. She say, nah, man, I want Dorsey to come to my, you know, because they used to throw house parties. She said, I want Dorsey to come to the party. You know what I'm saying? This is my boyfriend. We like, damn, now we know the name because anything out west at that time, early on, was Bloods. Everything out west was Bloods. If we wanted to beef with any red rags, we had to go west. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wasn't no Bloods on the north side. South side wasn't even banging. Niggas from the north and the west, we'd go to the south and retreat. You know what I'm saying? This is where we able to have it because it's a whole different lifestyle. Like it was different. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got drive-bys over here at that time. North and the west, drive-bys at the all-time high, nigga. You can't even walk to the corner store without your thumb. Nigga was a banger for real, man. I can take you all the way back to the Horseshoe, all the way back before it was Beam Street, it was Bailey Street Hustlers. There was the known Bloods that popped up on the north. Then after that, the Beam came. Because Bailey was getting, they was getting the business. They was getting the business. They were surrounded by Crips. You surrounded by the Dub, you surrounded by the Tower, you know what I'm saying? John, you surrounded by every which way you turn, y'all too small. Y'all was too small at the time.
The Beam was?
No, it wasn't the Beam.
Or the Bailey?
It was Bailey. It was Bailey Street House. It was born there. Them niggas was getting money though.
Yeah, I know, bull.
That's all they were doing. They was getting money and they was pumping their shit, but you know what I'm saying? They wasn't so much off into that static, and niggas was trying to, niggas was really forcing the static on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we, at that time, for real, niggas was under illusion. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was under illusion for real. Like, we supposed to kill everything in the red. You know what I'm saying? We was young, impressionable. But then later on, when I start seeing my big homeboys from California dealing with red rags from California, and then it being explained to me that, you know what I'm saying, when it come to this green, we colorblind. Well, why the fuck is we out here pushing so hard?
Right.
When we could be doing business with you know what I'm saying? Cause listen, cuz I wouldn't take nothing back. I wouldn't take nothing back. Straight up. I earned my stripes, and I'm talking about like niggas out here, you gotta keep it real. You gotta keep it real, cuz. You gotta keep it real.
So with LaCleve Town, what year did they tear the buildings down?
They tore our hood down in 96. I was in city jail. I had just got locked up in 95. I ended up doing 10 flat. I had just got locked up in 95, and they took the hood down the next year. I was down in the old city jail.
So what you do your time for?
Shit. My first case was robbery, first degree, kidnapping, assault, armed criminal act, and a possession.
Damn. And you got 10 off of that?
Yeah, I had 2 lawyers. At the time, I had knee off, and then my girl had hired Zoto, so both of them ended up showing up in court. And shit, yeah, I come out with 10. I was blessed.
So you did, so that was fair to state?
That was state. I did state time first.
So how was the gangs when you went to jail? What was that like? As far as with the gangs and how they moved?
The workhouse was worse than the penitentiary.
That's
the workhouse was worse than any penitentiary.
I've heard that so many times.
The workhouse and city jail at that time was worse than any penitentiary.
I heard niggas will
you can get raped, you can get burnt up, you can get scalded, all the above at that motherfucking work. The static that was on the street, it was there. It was instant. We see each other in the hallway, it's instant collision. But see, back then, like I said, Dorsey, when he came down our hood, because I ain't finished that story, when he came down our hood, the nigga looked like a red crayon.
And I was gonna say that.
Oh God, this nigga had a red motherfucking jogging suit on, red chucks. You dig what I'm saying? Red strings. I'm talking, he was flame from head to toe, cuz.
Yeah, I heard a couple people say Dorsey was a blood before.
Cuz, listen, cuz, he got shot at the Rose. Now, listen. I just know after that incident at the Rose, because the Rose was a blood hub. That was their club right there on Natural Bridge. But not nothing blue come up in that motherfucker. That's Pine Line. That's all these niggas out here. Hillsdale, all them little, everything out there was red, man. And this was their hub. Shit, they had California Customs. California Customs was a little detail shop that the nigga from Cali came, that he putting the Bismarck, he putting the hydraulics in and shit. You dig what I'm saying? Right there at California Customs, next to Goody Goody. So, yeah, everything out there, but he got into it with some more bloods, and that's when he ended up on a shit bag. Nigga popped him. Another blood popped him. And that's when cuz like had killer for bloods. Like that's the only thing I can think of. Cause like before then you niggas you a reputable, period. You a reputable as a BOD. Without a color.
So what?
So the first time us meeting you was flame, cuz like you was not no low. And that's why our homegirl asked us permission for you to come down in the hood, and we respected that because of her gangster and because we knew, goddamn it, you was a solid motherfucker. You hear me? If you came down there like old coward ass nigga would have peeped that out.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't no coward, cuz. He was toolied up, but you in the project full of niggas toolied up. You hear me?
Yeah.
And the nigga had heart. Can't do nothing but respect that. Real respect, real, man. Real talk. And that's what he was. I knew his brother, Lil Johnny. Me and Lil Johnny went to Dewey Middle together. Me, him, and Powwow. Powwow blood. To this day. The original B.O.D. He a blood to this day. Powwow.
So first, before we stop, what year was that he came to your hood in Red? What year was that?
Man, they had to see like they had to see in the 90s because that was like 1991.
He got killed in the early 90s, dude.
Yeah, he got it was early on, cause you know what I'm saying. But it was early on.
All right.
And then they accredit that shit on Game Land. They accredit that shit with Hitman T, and the motherfucker supposed to dig up his grave. They accredit that to them, man. And they can't take credit for that body, cuz.
So he didn't. So they saying he dug up the grave?
No, they gave that to the BODs though. They tried to say because they was beefing, but Hitman T was a blood, cuz you know what I'm saying.
Right.
You had certain little bloods that had little names, you know what I'm saying, coming out the West, and he was one of them. He had a brother Chaos, you know what I'm saying. They was kicking up a little dust, you know what I'm saying. But that man fake came to an end, man, right there on 3940, cuz. That man pulled up on that gas station like, cuz. Amongst a bunch of Crips, you hear me? They got on some straight flamboyant shit. Car interior flamed up. You know what I'm saying? I think he had a Caprice at the time. I think it was a white Caprice T-top or something.
All right, so we're going to finish this one. So y'all got the reunion Sunday. We're going to finish this one Sunday.
Yeah, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Some of the homeboys from the beach
Sunday.
come down, cuz.
Yeah, we gonna definitely get more of the history of Laclede Town and the ThunderCats.
Yeah, for sure, cuz.
I appreciate you.
Talk, you hear me? All day.